Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. And when we say that at the Chamber, we try to make our business members better, what better place to start with Ellie Mental Health to make us all better? Trust me. The first thing we thought about was anxiety, everything else. So we got you covered with the membership here with you guys. So thank you very much for coming to the city of Weston. With no further ado, Mr. Board Chair, Mark Principal. Mark Weston from Principal Financial.
Well, first of all, welcome everybody. Welcome to another ribbon cutting. We haven't done one in Weston in a while. We need to do more in Weston. All right, we got to make this one of the best chambers in the country. Before we go into the ceremony, I just want to introduce a couple of my board members who are here today.
Stan Bostic, National Transaction. Mike Linko with First Family Insurance.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
One more.
Michael.
One more.
Oh, Michael Ross.
Michael Ross at Hartland.
Hartland in the house.
All right. Well, thank you all for being here. First, I'd like to introduce one of the dignitaries. She is our state representative, Robin Bartle.
Hi, everybody. I am so happy to be here. And I'm really happy because this is in my backyard. It took me literally like 6 minutes to get here. So it was perfect. And I think it's really important that we have you in our community because we know, especially with children, mental health is a huge issue. And one of the biggest things I hear from people is they can't find providers. They can't find providers to take their insurance. I see that there's a psychiatrist over there. It's very hard to find a psychiatrist, especially for youth. And to know that now we're gonna have you in our backyard is amazing that people can come here. And quite honestly, it needs to be stigma-free. And that's the big issue with mental health right now. People don't want to talk about it. They don't want to acknowledge they're going for therapy, but really, we all need it. Many of us, including myself, have gone to therapy, and it makes a difference in your life and helps you cope with things. So I am so happy that Ella's here. I'm happy that you're going to have all these providers. And I think you go from adult to senior, right? All the way
Children
to senior. You go all the way through, which is really important. So I want to welcome you to Weston.
Oh, I know.
And welcome you to the chamber. You're part of your family now, which is really important. And as you go to chamber events and go to Miramar Pembroke Pine events, you'll see that we need you here, we welcome you here, and you'll be part of the extended family. So thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I'd like to introduce you to the great city of Weston.
Hi, everybody, and welcome. It's an absolute pleasure to be here, and thank you for inviting us here. On behalf of myself, Commissioner Reed, and Commissioner Eddie, and in the absence, although I'm sure they're here in spirit, Commissioner Jaffe and Commissioner Malia McPhee, we are very small business friendly. And we always welcome where you show up. I think, Ben, you were shocked that this many people showed up. But this is kind of who Weston is. We set a very different type of climate and culture here. Once you're in our space, you're family, really. So anytime we make ourselves very approachable. And I will basically parrot what the representative has said. Myself, I ran a practice of clinical therapist and everything, but I work with the deaf and hard of hearing in Broward County and with our cluster sites in the community from elementary, but we work with the deaf and hard of hearing all the way up to adults. I agree, the stigma attached to that when we can all benefit from therapeutic processes. We'd also welcome you to show up at one of our commission meetings and at public speaking, introduce yourself. I think that's something I would really like to see small businesses start to do because people are always looking for a viable resource in our community with young, talented people that are engaged in this process and commitment to the very people that are living in this community. And I especially want to welcome all these nice young boys and girls right here. Augie was really good. When he asked me if I was really the mayor, I said, yes. I said, I am the equivalent of Mayor Goodwin on Paw Patrol. And that's why when I go to read in kindergartens, nobody knows who I am. And then I always just say, and I work with the fire, and I work with the police. And when I've told everybody I'm a grandmother, one little kid looked at me and he raised his hand very anxiously. He goes, you know what? You look like a grandmother. So there you go. That's how much fun being the mayor is. But I just want to say,
And then you need therapy.
and then I needed therapy. Now I just want to again reiterate and thank you again. If there's anything that we can do for you, call Chris McHenry. I just want to say again, thank you and congratulations on this new venture.
Thank you,
So,
thank you very much. Appreciate that.
You like to say?
No, she covered it. We're always talking about this.
Just very briefly, they said a lot, but I get concerned when I hear all the reports about the teenagers now that are having tremendous problems. There doesn't seem to be an outlet. You can't leave your problems behind anymore. You take them with you no matter where you go. You carry it in your pocket. It's called a phone. And you can't get away from it. You can't get the personal contact you need, and everybody needs personal contact. So I'm glad that this is here. And to echo what the mayor said, your Weston, your family, if there's anything that you need that we can provide, come to us, let us know.
Thank you, appreciate it.
We have a vested interest in seeing you do good.
Ben,
Yes, hi.
it's your big moment.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to say thank you, everyone, for coming. This blows my mind that so many people interested in Ellie Mental Health opening here. So thank you all for coming, family, friends, distinguished guests. I'm very humbled by this. We are here to open Ellie Mental Health in Weston, and we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the actions of our staff. So I did want to lead this by saying thanks to our clinical director, Tiara, and our 2 staff members in Camis and Courtney, who have done everything associated with what you see here before you. Without them, we wouldn't be standing here right now celebrating this grand opening. They've done everything from community outreach and training and education in the community, to working with our insurance providers, to assembling furniture one afternoon. So anything that's needed to be done, they've been amazing. Thank you so much for everything you've done. Really good. We couldn't have done it without them. So I'll keep this brief. Ellie is all about reducing the stigma associated with mental health services. Actually, that is our mission statement. So it's so great to hear that that mission statement is shared intuitively through our leaders. So thank you for acknowledging that. We certainly acknowledge that. We're going to be doing that, reducing the stigma associated with mental health services throughout Weston. We offer a range of services: individual therapy, couples therapy, family therapy, kids therapy, in a wide range of modalities. And we look forward to making mental health services more accessible, more affordable, and just be present here and be a resource for the community. So thank you for being here. We're so humbled again for you being here. Thank you, and please enjoy yourself. And if I haven't met you already, or you haven't met Sean or Tiara, please do meet the team before you head out. Thank you again.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
There. How are you?
Runs with scissors.
All right. Be good.
Do not
Let's
put
not-
your hands in the middle.
Yes, let's
Can we
not
do it a little bit
Here, get up here.
backwards?
No, you're fine, you're fine.
Okay, ready?
Don't put
All
your
right.
hands there.
Here's how this is how we do it.
Okay.
We're gonna do a photo op.
Okay.
When I count to 1, 2, 3, do not cut yet. All right? Gives
Yeah.
everybody a chance. So 1, 2, 3, pose. All right. 3, 2, 1, cut.